I have a secret also because after every game.
Do your jersey numbers have a special meaning for you?
In my 18 years as a professional player, I have never seen a player doing it.
But I want to know from you guys, who is your favorite player at the moment?
Ball across to Dylan Nahi, double in flight. Oh, what a start!
Ooh, into the net.
She does it again.
Yes, and Veszprém are the champions of Europe. Something here. She has a game. This is across the keeper. What a comeback!
New week and time to talk handball again and again and again. And myself, Bengt Kunkel, I am joined by the OG host once more. And on the one hand side, we have the Globetrotter who will travel for 24 hours in a car for one day if it's necessary, Víctor Tomàs. And on the other hand, the guy who finally stayed in one place for a week without going to Qatar, without buying a new house, without going to Porto Santo, Martin Vilstrup. Nice to have you here, guys.
Nice to be here. A new introduction.
Thank you, Martin, for not making us to change all the record days and times and hours and everything. So it's fine for 1 week. Thank you, Martin.
Yeah, today it's...
Let's see it next week.
Yeah, well, we will figure that out. But today it wasn't for Martin to switch up our plans. It was for our guest that I happily introduced pre-last week already. But back in the days he couldn't make it. But today we'll have him in, and I am very keen to introduce him later on because Ludovic Fàbregas will join us for a chat today, and I am very excited because, as we talked about it, he might be the missing piece for Veszprém to win it. Martin, did you prepare yourself for the interview?
Yeah, I did. I even watched the documentary. That's the first episode of Dare to Rise, and then there's also an article on the EHF webpage where I read it. I actually like these Dare to Rise documentaries. There was also one earlier, I think it was about the EHF Final Four. I think I prepared myself as good as possible, but it's hard to compare with Victor since he played with Optimus. Was that what we called him?
Ludovic Fàbregas, aka Optimus Prime.
Do you think he will still remember that name, that nickname given by you?
I'm sure he will. I'm sure.
Actually, what is the best memory that you have with him? Because you did share the stage, not for as long as you did with some other Barca players, but I think he came to Barcelona in 2018 and you left the stage at 2020. So what comes to your mind when you think about Optimus Prime?
My best memory with him is when he once, it seemed that he smiled to me one time. You know, it was like, then it's my best memory with him, you know. No, jokes apart. I couldn't say one memory or one day. Looking him work with his work ethic and the way he is pushing himself in silence to just show everybody how focused he is on this and on trainings, on how professional he is. I think it was amazing to watch him doing that after he won already the Champions League with Montpellier, and he came to Barcelona as a young player, but already as a handball star.
And the beauty about it, the handball star that he is today, we are allowed to call him into the show. Let's call him in, the best line player in the world, ladies and gentlemen, Ludovic Fàbregas. Nice to have you here.
Hi, thank you so much for your invitation.
How's it going? Where are you at right now?
Now I am in a one bar because I have to go to the kindergarten. My son is going there during the day, so I have some moments to speak with you.
Perfect. That is great. Actually, yesterday you guys did have a match. You played in Zalje yesterday. Did you stay there at all, or did you go back home? Because I looked it up. It's about 300 kilometers.
Yeah, we came back. We came back after the game, so it was so close from Veszprém. So after the game, we went directly to Veszprém to rest a little bit. Now we have 2 days off, so we want to enjoy also the days with the family.
Yeah, I can totally understand that. And the game went quite well for you. It was a victory where the EHF, our colleagues, they said it was an easy victory for Veszprém. Would you sign that?
It's not easy to play in Champions League, and we know perfectly this team of Celje. It's a young team, but they are playing very good this season. For the moment, they didn't win one game, but they are playing so good against Barcelona, for example, in good May also. So it was so dangerous for us. And yesterday we played so good. We missed a lot of shots, but I think we did the job to win the game and to take 2 points. For us, it was a very important game, and also with the fans, because the fans of Veszprém came for the game, and it was amazing to play also in this atmosphere for us.
Yeah, I can totally understand. But Celje wasn't the only team who were actually having a great game against Barcelona. Looking 2 weeks back and looking especially to my right-hand side, there's one guy who still has a red and blue heart. You probably do have one as well for yourself, but you could probably leave that out of the court for 60 minutes, couldn't you?
Yeah, for me, I think it's the best starting. We are playing very good with Veszprém. Of course, play in Barcelona in the Paula Grana was special for me. It was an amazing experience also because I played only 3 months ago with my ex-teammates in Barcelona. So it was a special moment. And after, I think we manage and I manage also personally these emotions. And now we are back in the Champions League. We won yesterday against Celje, and I think we are in a good way. So this is so good for us, and all the players have a lot of confidence now, because when you are able to play good and win, for example, in Magdeburg, in Barcelona, or in Szeged, because we play on against Szeged also in the Hungarian League after the National Week. So for us, it's perfect, and now we have a lot of confidence in the team, and this is perfect for us.
Did you have to readjust your goals at all? Or maybe let's start there. When you first came to Veszprém, there was everywhere that headline, is Ludovic Fàbregas the missing piece for Veszprém? Can they go the last step? And many see you guys as the title favorites. I am sitting in a call with 2 of them right now. How about yourselves? What are the goals for this Champions League season? What did Veszprém call out internally?
For us, it's important to play good. Try to finish into the first position in the group phase. So this is the first goal of the season. After, of course, we want to play the Final Four, and after, if we are this opportunity, we will see, because in the Final Four in Cologne, it's possible. So we will try to do it. We will try to make history for Veszprém, but for this moment is not in our mind. The most important is play now the next game against Celje at home, and after we will see. But I think we are in the good way. If I'm the piece was missing, I don't know, but we have a very good mentality in the locker room, very good atmosphere. I think we are happy to play together and to play for Veszprém, and this is the most important. When you feel the colors of the club and you have this mentality, I think it's the most important, and we will see now in the next game. But we are playing very, very good, and we are training very well also, and the relation with the coaches and the fans are so important, and everybody is making his job.
Hello, Ludo. It's nice to say hi to you. Yeah, he's smiling to me again. That's another good day in my life, you know. My friend Optimus Prime. It's it's really nice to have you here. Congratulations for how the season is going. You have been already in a Champions League winner teams like Montpellier or Barcelona, and you could feel the vibes or those teams. Do you feel you have the same kind of atmosphere, the same kind of mindset in the team this season in Veszprém to be able to be champions with this club that has never won the Champions League?
First of all, I'm happy to see you again, and for the first time we are speaking in English. So for me, it's a new after Spanish and Catalan, but it's nice to see you. For your question, for me it's maybe a little bit different. For me, it's something new also because I'm learning English now. I didn't speak so much before to arrive in Veszprém, and for me, it's a new chapter. I'm discovering a lot of things in the club. I was waiting a lot of pressure, something similar in Barcelona because Veszprém wants to win all the games, wants to win trophies in Hungarian League, Hungarian Cup also, and of course the Champions League is the dream for everyone in the city. So this pressure for me is something similar in. Like in Barcelona, for example, but I don't see a bad pressure. For example, of course, the fans wants to win everything, all the game, and they are supporting the team in every moment. They are living for handball in Veszprém, so this is fantastic also. And yesterday it was the case because. We play in Celje with 700 fans from Veszprém, so it was amazing and more away playing in Celje. But after in the team, we have a very good mentality. We are working very good. This is the most important, I think, and everyone wants to win the Champions League, of course. But we have also patience. And I think it's so important because now we are playing in the group phase and we are playing very good. But the season is so long, and we have to complete goals per goals. And for the moment, we are focused only in the group stage because it's the most important.
Okay, now you have told us that in the game against Barcelona in Palau Blaugrana, you were able to manage your feelings. I know that it was a tough last season in Barcelona, knowing that you already were going to Veszprém and having your amazing kid with a Catalan wife. So everything seemed that Ludovic Fàbregas could have been playing in Barcelona for a long time. But when you play, you are a very, let's say, cold player in terms of what you show, what your face is showing. But you are not at all cold player when you are hitting, playing in defense, running the line. I would really like to know: do you prepare personally before the games to this feeling control that you have during the games? It's something you have natural on you. Are you working with a therapist or psychologist? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Depend of the game. Of course, for the game, for example, against Barcelona, it was a special game for me, and I prepared this game during a lot of days before. Of course, tactically with the team in the video, but also at home during the travel, thinking about the game, about the emotion also. And I try every time to manage this emotion. I think it's something so important because maybe if you are thinking about something different about the tactic, you cannot play so good. I think it's important to manage this emotion, and I try to do that for the game against Barcelona. After, I'm every time focus on the opponent, on my job, about the tactic when we speak in the video, for example. So I try to be focused for every game. It's not easy because we are playing every 3 days, so it's not easy to keep the concentration during the weeks, months, and years. But for me, it's important to be ready every time. I'm speaking also with my brother because he was studying in Montpellier about something like psychology, so he's helping me a lot, and of course I work also with the confidence. I speak a lot with my coach, with my teammates, and I think also it's important for me to be ready, to be focused and comfortable on the court.
Actually, it was your wife in the Dare to Rise documentary that said she didn't expect you guys to ever move away from Catalonia. Did you? Did you expect it that you would move away at some point?
To move to Veszprém?
Yeah, well, at least away from Barcelona.
Yeah. Because I remember this moment in the documentary because of course with my wife we decided one moment to buy a house for our family. We thought at this moment to stay in Barcelona. This was the priority for me, for my wife, for my family. But of course, after we didn't found an agreement with the club, and we decided to move to Veszprém, and of course now it's a new life for us. We are living something new, but we are happy in the life. It's a big difference with Barcelona because Veszprém it's a small city, but it's so comfortable for the families also, and the club, my teammates, all the people also in the city are helping us to be good, to be comfortable, and I think we are happy in Veszprém, and in the court I can give my best because I'm happy outside also.
I would like to know, Ludovic, that you spoke about the group that you won against Magdeburg away and also Celje yesterday and Barcelona, but you were in a group where you played against Barcelona and Montpellier. Can you tell me a little bit how special is this group for you? Because it's your two former teams, and in the documentary we also saw that the welcome you had in Barcelona was really nice of the spectators.
Yes, it was special, and I think before the draw event, I was speaking with my wife, and I wanted to play against Barca and to play against Montpellier, to see my friends, to come back also in the Palau Blaugrana and in the FDI Stadium. For me, I spent a lot of good times with all the people of the clubs and with the fans also. So I'm looking forward now to come back in Montpellier to see all the people. But it was an amazing experience to come back in the Palau Blaugrana. So for me it was a special moment. But I think this is handball also. Yes, we have to see about the result, about the game, but for me it's important also to live the emotions, and for me it's something like a bonus, no, to remember this moment, and in my life personally, and like a professional handball player also.
I just want to know, because you and Kente Mahe also speaks in the documentary about how special the Veszprém fans is, and you said it yesterday, they were in Celje all dressed in red. For those who never experienced, the Veszprém fans, and you played in front of in different arenas, how special are the fans?
For me, it's simple fantastic. It's something new for me. In Barcelona and in Montpellier was different. It was amazing also, but it was different. And for me now play in the Veszprém arena with the Veszprém jersey, it's amazing. It's fantastic. It's incredible because all the fans support the team during all the game, during 60 minutes and more, maybe with the warm-up after the game also. So this is fantastic, and for me, I think the fans also are the identity of the club. So when we play yesterday in Celje, it was fantastic, and I will remember this moment for a long time also.
It's even amazing to play in that arena, even though you are not the home team. When you go there and you can experience this atmosphere, it's amazing. It's much bigger arenas around Europe. For example, Kiel, which is also amazing to play as a away team. But I would say that Veszprém, and probably in the last days the new arena of Vardar, it was two of the most amazing arenas to play, even as a away team, for the atmosphere that the people is creating there.
Yeah, of course, and it was my case before. But when you play in the Veszprém arena, you want to win in this kind of game and this kind of atmosphere. So now I'm living this atmosphere with the Veszprém jersey, but for the handball players, it's fantastic. Also in Kielce, when you play in Kielce, it's fantastic to play in front this kind of fans, because they are supporting the team during 60 minutes also. So this is fantastic for the handball players, and I'm lucky to play in Veszprém for this.
And I mean, you are quite an experienced player, even though you're not the oldest of the oldest yet. So you're 27 right now, but you still have already seen it all. Still, it was something new for you to go and play for another club in the Champions League once again. Can you describe us how that feeling was for you to come out of the tunnel for the first time wearing the Veszprém jersey, maybe especially in the Champions League in your first match against Magdeburg?
It was special, and especially against Magdeburg, because I lost 3 times in the row with Barcelona against this team, and starting against the European, the Champions League winner. It was a big game for us, and a big challenge also with the new team, because in the Veszprém we are 8 new players, and I think it's a lot of players, and to start like this, winning in Magdeburg, it was an amazing performance. So we did a great job there, and we took also the confidence at the beginning of the competition. And for me, play for Veszprém, it was something I wanted to play for this club. I decided to go to Veszprém. Of course, I wanted to stay in Barcelona at the beginning, but after, when I spoke with Veszprém and with the manager, with the coach, some players, when I decided to leave Barcelona to Veszprém, I wanted to play for this club. So for me, it was, I think, an amazing moment, and it was the next step in my career. So I was happy when I wore the Veszprém jersey for the first time.
This season, I have seen a lot of Veszprém games. As you know, I have one of my players playing with you, is Nacho Biosca. And the other day, I was also watching the documentary Dare to Rise, where Momir Ilic is saying that you are a player, that you are adapting to every team. And this is also something I was commenting the other day in this podcast, that I have the feeling that you have this gift, I would say, to go to the places and process very, very fast the playing system and deliver right away. Do you feel it was easy for you to adapt to a new system with Momir Ilic, both in attack and defense, and start to deliver the way you are doing it right now in Veszprém?
Yes, for me it was easy at the beginning. I think with the team and with my teammates, because we are 4 French players. We have also 3 Spanish players, and for me to communicate at the beginning, it was easy. So this was very important for me when we start the preseason. This moment, after I spoke a lot with Momir Ilic, he told me what he was waiting about me during the first weeks and months. So it was easier to play like this. I was comfortable. I have also responsibilities inside the team, so for me it was important, and I think it's important also to learn more. I learned a lot in Barcelona, in Montpellier also, and now I want to learn something different in Veszprém, and I think I'm learning a lot, and I try to be the best player for the club and for the team. This is, I think, it's the most important. This is my mentality, and with the good communication with the coaches and other people on the club, I think I'm doing a good job.
Actually, talking about your fellow national teammates at Veszprém, such as Quentin Mahé or Nedim Rimili, how was the first point of contact? How did they react when they saw Ludovic is coming to us? Ludovic is coming to Veszprém.
At this moment, when I took the decision, only Quentin Mahé was in Veszprém squad. So I spoke with him, and he was happy for me, for the team also. He wanted to play with me in club, not only in the national team. So it was a good moment. We spoke a lot about this, and after Hugo Desca signed for the club, Nedim Remili also during the last World Cup. So now we have a very good French connection. Dragan Pešmalbek is playing for Serbia, of course, but he's French for us. So we have a very good French connection, and I think it's important for us, but also for the team. The Spanish connection also, it's important, but all the players are training good, and we have very good mentality. We have more or less the same age, the same kind of life, more or less. We have everyone families, so I think we are in the same way. Sorry for this also.
Yeah, I can totally understand. And the other big piece in your team is probably the coach, Momir Ilic. Now that you have trained under several coaches, maybe let's just have a look at your last one and your current one. Can you compare Momir Ilic and Carlos Ortega at all?
Yes, I think it's a little bit difference. Carlos has more experience because he's a head coach since a lot of years. Momir, it's a young coach. He's training Veszprém for the 3rd season in the row. So I think the difference is here. After in the video, for example, they are working in the same style, more or less. I think in Spain, and for Carlos, it's more tactically in defense, and for Momo, it's more with aggressivity, but also it's not the same team, the same culture. I think in Hungary, the league is more strong, for example, and in Spain, it's more tactically. So the work is not the same, and the coach also are not doing the same for the video, because the teams play different handball, no? But we try also to learn something similar like Barcelona. We try to do something similar like the Spanish system with Himpar, something like in defense. But I think the difference is more in the experience. But I'm so happy to work with Momir because he's doing a fantastic job. He helped a lot the team to improve, to be better in every game. So this is for me, for the club, the most important, and I'm so comfortable and so happy to work with Momi Lilic.
And looking back maybe at your former coaches that you had throughout the whole of your career, what coach did you learn from the most?
I learned a lot with every coach. I think in Montpellier, I learned with Patrice Canaillet. I don't know. For example, in Montpellier, we work a lot. For a young player, I think it's the best place to be better, to improve. We work a lot at this moment. We had also a lot of opportunities to play with the first team and play a competition like the Champions League. So it was fantastic. I discovered at this moment the high level. And after in Barcelona, for me, work with Xavi Pasquale was fantastic. I think I improved a lot and discovered the mentality of the Barca spirit. It was fantastic. For me, it was a dream to play for this club. But working with Xavi Pasquale, I improved a lot, and for me, it's the best coach on the world. After with Carlos Ortega, I learned a lot also. It was something different, but I found also the stability, and Carlos gave me this stability in my career. And now with Momir, I'm learning something different. Maybe if I'm learning something more, it's the character. I think with the fans also, I'm changing a little bit my mentality, because I'm celebrating the goal, for example. Before I didn't celebrating a lot in this moment. So I think I'm learning something like this, something like character or also curiosity, because for me it's new. I'm learning English. I want to learn a little bit the Hungarian language. It's not easy, but I know some words now. And I know a little bit more the culture also. So yeah. But it's important to try. It's important to try because okay, I'm a player for Veszprém, and we are speaking English all the day with all my teammates and with the people of the club. But know the culture of the Hungarian people. I think it's important also. And I did the same in Barcelona, learning Spanish and Catalan. Okay, maybe it was easier because my family is Catalan also, but I think it's important to respect this culture and know something about the Hungarian language. It's, I think, important.
Going back to your, sorry, Martin. Going back to your Catalan roots, and going back when you went to Barcelona. Knowing that your family, especially your grandparents, they have a Catalan background, an FC Barcelona fans background. Who was the people who you called the first when Barcelona made you the offer to come and play with them?
I spoke with my...
Yeah,
I spoke with my parent, of course, but I called my grandmother because for her it was fantastic. It was a dream. My grandfather also was very happy, and it was a dream for my family. The young guy at the family playing for Football Club Barcelona. It was amazing. It was impossible at the beginning, and it was a dream come true. So it was fantastic for everyone in my family.
And then you arrived at Barcelona, and this little fella, he was there as well. What would you say? What role did Víctor Tomàs have when you arrived at Barcelona?
I don't remember. I don't remember, but I know. I remember one moment for me. It was special in front of the Palau Blaugrana. He asked me, we have to speak Spanish together or Catalan? and I said I will try Catalan, but it was not easy for me. But for me, you know, play with Victor, it was an honor, and is one of the player and person who help the team, help the players at this moment, and it was the identity also of the club. So when you arrive in Barcelona and you have this kind of players and this kind of person, you understand quickly where you are and what is the job that you have to do. And for me, was the key also. Of course, I learned a lot with the coaches in Barcelona, with Xavi Pascual and Carlos Ortega. But after, I learned a lot also with the players, and playing with players like Victor, like Raúl Entrerrios, also Cedric Sorrendo, the stars of the club. It was a fantastic moment and a fantastic honor for me, because now if I am this player is because also I played with this kind of players. So for me it was the amazing experience for the city of Barcelona, for the club, but also for the players like Victor.
Because
Thank you for your words. Go ahead, Martin.
What's
I'm
wrong?
about to cry, so you can speak.
no, I just wanted to know, because moving to Hungary, and obviously you just told us you're trying to learn the language, and you said, or we know that there are some fellow national guys in the team from France and also from Spain, which makes it easier whenever you're moving to another country. And we also spoke about this with the other guests that we had before. But tell me about how is life besides handball, because you're moving from Barcelona, where I guess the life is pretty good, and then going to Veszprém is two different cultures. Do you, for example, still have time to do some mountain biking, cycling, everything in Hungary?
Yes, my life is something different, but also it's the same routine, because for example we go to the kindergarten on the morning with my wife and my son, of course. So we go there, after we go to train during the morning at 10, 11, depend of the day. We have a video session, training session, gym session also. Maybe in Veszprém we are doing a more gym session than Barcelona, for example, or in Montpellier. It was also the difference. But the day, more or less, it's the same. After, of course, we go more in the center. We try to go to play with my son in the center, to take coffee. Now the life is a little bit different also, because at 4:30, for example, it's dark, so it's something like the night. Now my son wants to go to sleep at 6:30, so we try also to play with him to play with him a little bit more before to go to sleep, because it's earlier. But more or less the life is the same for us. We didn't have the same relation with the people, because we cannot speak Hungarian actually, but the people is helping us also. They try to speak in English, so the people is very good in Veszprém. The mentality is very good, and they try to give every time something for us. So it's nice, and also we are using a bicycle to go to the center, to go to the shop, to the market, to the training. So this is new also for me, because before I used only my car to go to the training session. So well, it's like this. It's something new, but we are happy, we are comfortable, and I think it's the most important. If my son is comfortable in his life, I think we will be comfortable with my wife also.
I have never experienced another thing than Barcelona, but would you say that living in a smaller place like Veszprém it makes the team to have more social life together than in Barcelona, for example. Are you socializing more with your team now that what you were doing in Barcelona?
Actually, no, more or less the same. It was the same in Barcelona because it's a new step in how life, and I try to spend a lot of time with my son and my wife because it's a big chance for them also. But yes, I know. For example, in the team, a lot of players stay outside the court. In Veszprém, the city tries also to do some activities for all the people in the city. So we try to go there, and I know the players try to stay also to take a coffee, for example. The players' wife also try to do something, for example, in Veszprém or in Budapest, something like this. So we have a very good relation between us, and between the wife also is the same. So it's something like a big family, and it's something different, for example, but. It's something good. It's something good, and now we are discovering also this kind of life. But it's good. It's something new, and I think we are comfortable with everything, and we have to learn more things about the Hungarian culture also. So we will see in the future, but in the next months. But it's nice. It's nice.
Actually, did you have to convince your family or your wife at all to go to Veszprém?
At the beginning, it was not easy. It was not easy because we wanted to stay in Barcelona. But after my wife wanted the best for me in my career, and when we decided to go to Veszprém, it was a family decision, and now we are happy in Veszprém, and we don't think about Barcelona, the lives before. No. We try to live this moment, try to discover more the Hungarian culture, and it's a good life. It's a good life. It's something different. A lot of things it's changing, but it's a good life, and we are comfortable. So we don't have any problem.
A little bit of sun that you're missing in Hungary compared to Spain, maybe.
Oh, for my son, he's good. He's going to the kindergarten.
No. He's telling the sun. He's telling the sun.
The sun.
The sun.
The sun.
El sol.
Oh no, the weather is good now. It's through since 3 weeks more or less. It's more cold, but during the summer, the pre-season, and the months of September, October was good. The weather was good. So and in the documentary, I was in the terrace, for example, in my terrace on my apartment, and the weather was good. I was with one T-shirt only. So no, the weather is good now. It's true in December, and all the people on the club told me this. Now in December and January, it's cold winter. So we are lucky because we finished the Hungarian League the 9th of December, and after if I'm lucky, I will be with the national team in January. So it will be perfect.
Actually, has your family visited you yet in Veszprém?
Yeah. My family is coming. My parents is coming. My wife and my son, of course, they are living with me in every day. And my parents try to come every month. It's not easy, but they try to do it. My grandmother came also one time in Veszprém to watch one game also. And my brother will try to come next year. So my family is following everywhere.
Let's just get back to... go.
Did your grandmother go to the arena with Barca jersey?
No, 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 no. This not.
Okay,
But
okay.
my father, it was the same in Montpellier and in Barcelona. Now in the Veszprém arena, when he's coming, he put the Catalan flag with my name, and this is the tradition for my father. Try
And
to
and
support me
is he also
with the cat.
is he also wearing la barretina, this traditional hat
Yes,
that
yes,
people
also,
is
also,
using
also.
in Catalonia? Amazing. I
Yes,
love it.
also. I have one picture with my father with the Baratina and my son also John. So fantastic moment and fantastic photo. Yes.
Maybe talking about that.
Please send me that one. I need to watch this this photo.
Maybe talking
Okay.
about that culture. What does Catalonia mean to you personally?
For me, Catalonia, it's so important for my family, for my grandmother, for my grandfather also. I learned also the language. I'm not forgetting the language because with my wife I try to speak a little bit, and we try to watch the TV also in Catalan. And for my son also it's important, but because we try, sorry, to learn him the different languages. We speak in French, in Spanish, in Catalan. In the kindergarten, it's English and Hungarian. So for him, it's a lot, but it's important for us to give him this Catalan culture. Of course, living in Barcelona was easier to 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 learn and to discover about the Catalonia history. But for me, it's so important for my family, for everyone. So I will be Catalan for all my life, of course.
Are you still having the Catalan stripe on your luggage when you travel with Veszprém, just to recognize your bag? Because are you in Barcelona? We were traveling with all the same bags, all these black bags, and every one of us, we put something different in our bags, and he was putting one Catalan flag stripe on his bag to recognize his bag. So even he's playing for France, he's a Catalan guy.
Yeah. Of course, it's the same in Veszprém. I put the Catalan flag in the baggage in my bag also. So no, for me it's important, and it was like this where before I practice bike trial, and when we travel with my father, with my parents, sorry. We put also the Catalan flag behind the car. So for me it's important, and it was like this since I'm younger. So for me it's so important, for my parents more, and for my grandmother more. So
Even more.
it's so important, so important.
And now that you're actually at Veszprém, did you even realize how long you have been on a 100% run in the Machineseeker EHF Champions League? So that you didn't miss any shot.
Because I saw, and I have a secret also, because after every game I try to put my statistic in my computer. So during the beginning of the season, I didn't miss a lot between the both competition with the Hungarian league, and I know this statistic because after every game I try to put in my computer the statistic about the shot, about the 2 minutes, for example, yellow card, something like this, to analyze after the games, after the weeks, after months, to try to be better.
So are you having an Excel sheet with all your statistics from long time ago, or you don't put all together?
Yes.
It's just game by game?
I have a statistic about, for example, my shots since the last season. So now I have more or less 2 years with a lot of statistic about my shot, for example, or my 2 minutes, my yellow cards, just to know, to compare, maybe during for all the season, for example, or during for 1 month, or in the same period for the last season. Maybe I'm missing more, less. I don't know. Just I want to check every time to know if I can be better in one moment, especially, you know. But I think it's important to do this work during a lot of seasons to do the difference, to you know,
To be able to
yes, to
analyze
check
and to
the
know the
difference.
numbers a little bit more. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So if we're ever lacking statistics, we know who to call. We know who we can call to get some detailed statistics about you as a player. But you still have the best shooting percentage in the top 30 of goal scorers in the Machineseeker EHF Champions League men. How would you describe your strengths, especially now that we know that you're analyzing all of your games, basically? How would you personally describe your own strengths on the court?
I think my first strength is the defense. I think now I'm able to make four, for example, to play with the distance, to try to steal the ball also in the bounce, or more in the pass between the back players and with the line player, for example. And after I have, I think, this capacity to run a lot and try to score easy goals. So I think this is my strength, and it was this kind of game we played in Barcelona with Xavi Pascual. Try to defend strong, steal the ball, and run a lot to score easy goals.
I agree, most definitely. Then there's one more thing that I'm super interested in knowing, because 39, 27, 72, 89. Do your jersey numbers have a special meaning for you?
In the Montpellier, not, because I didn't choose the number. I wear the number 27, and it was nothing special for me at this moment. But I like this number. After when I joined Barcelona, I wanted to wear this number, but at the end I decided to change the numbers, because I have a lot of respect for the best players, and at this moment Viran Moros leave the club, and he wear the number 27, and I respect a lot Viran, and I didn't want to wear the same number, so I chose the number 72, and now I wear the number 89, and this is for my wife. She's born in the year 1989, so I decided to take this number because for her it was a big decision to leave Barcelona to go to Veszprém, and his support for me is the most important, and I decided to wear this number now in the Veszprém jersey.
I only have two more things to tell you. Next time when we want to make interview, just make sure you are in a discotheque or something, because maybe it will be less noise than today. And second question, can we officially use the nickname Optimus Prime to talk about you sometimes?
You can.
Yeah, amazing. Now, Bengt, Martin, you know he likes it and he remembers.
yeah,
it's no problem. No problem.
So Victor was the first one to ever call you Optimus Prime, probably, right?
Yeah. No problem for me. I like. Victor gave me this nickname in Barcelona, and it was nice. It was nice. He liked me, so it's not a problem.
All right, cool. Then let's wrap it up here, and we want to thank you a lot for your time. It has been great talking to you. It has been a big pleasure because you are not just one of the best, if not the best line player in the world, but you are an even better human being. It is great stealing your time and to be talking to you. We wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season, and that all your dreams and hopes for this season will come true.
Thank you so much. It was a great moment with you guys. So thank you for your invitation, and see you next time. All the best.
Best of luck.
Bon chance.
There we are back, only the three of us. What a great human being he is.
He's not a human being, he's a transformer.
What a great Optimus Prime he is.
Hey, we need to be very happy that he smiled at least 3 times during the interview. So that was amazing.
Well, then it says a lot about us that we did give him a good time here and did enjoy the interview as much as we did. But yeah, there is much to learn from him actually, and I like the way that he is and that he speaks a lot. And I don't even feel like he is that much of a non-smiler. I think he smiled quite a lot.
Yeah, when he is not playing, yes, he smiles much more. No, but just jokes apart, I admire the how natural is for him everything that he's doing. For him, it doesn't look like it's an effort to take the statistics after the game, to study them, to go to the coach and speak about defense, to give his 200% every day in training. So what I admire the most, and when he speaks and explain us all this, how easy it looks for him to do what it's not easy at all to do every day, and to be consistent, which is the key of success in my opinion.
Yeah, especially that just shows his dedication. His dedication to become even better and better after winning the Champions League for, I think it was 3 times by now. And then he still sits down after each and every game and writes down his statistics to become an even better handball player and eventually to help the team reach their goals. And it just seems effortless. It just seems like he loves doing it, and it seems very passionate.
I agree, but it also normally a lot of players, they reflect on their performance, but with the statistics, I actually haven't heard about it before, and then doing it on his own and also going into depth with it and just analyzing from month to month. I think that's yeah, unbelievable. But also what he said, that he's want to practice his English. I thought his English was very good also in general. So it's kind of excited to hear maybe next time he join if he's capable of speaking Hungarian. All the
I
way.
was I was a roommate for 9 seasons with Laszlo Nagy. 9 seasons with him in the room. I only
How
know
much did you learn?
I only know 2 words in Hungarian. It's freaking impossible.
Yeah, right.
It's probably with some maybe Japanese, Chinese, Asian languages, the most difficult language to learn ever.
Yeah, probably. Eastern European languages aren't necessarily easy to pick up, but I was a little afraid that you would now drop the 2 words that you know, because we all know it. If you learn a new language, the first words that you learn are curse words.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I will keep them for myself.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great to see him like that, and to see him happy, and to see him and his family happy, because from there you can pull a lot of strength, I guess. Victor, have you ever seen anybody sitting down after the game and writing down their statistics?
My father, for me. My father has all my statistics since I was 8. So beside that, my father and Ludo, no. Probably some other people is doing it, but we just don't know. But in my 18 years as a professional player, I have never seen a player doing it. So okay, as he said, he only has one season record of his statistics. Let's see how he is using that, and if it will be helpful with the time, because now all the sports and also handball is going through this data path that you are preparing based on some data. If this player going to his weak side is having less accuracy to the goal, just let him go there. So the data is important in our sport. So let's see how he's using it in the future.
And it becomes more and more important since each and every year there's some new statistics that you're suddenly able to to look out for, and that's why I feel he's on a good way. And after that talk, I'm concerned about my Kielce guess from the start of the season, but well, we'll see. I have
Ludovic Fàbregas had to convince you about that.
Yeah, he had to come in personally to convince me that Veszprém is real for this season. But I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I have got actually one more topic prepared for today, and that is the question of the week. And this week I did it on purpose that I didn't brief you about my question of the week for you guys, because to be fair, there might be a little bit of a recency bias right now, but I want to know from you guys, who is your favorite player at the moment?
Ooh. Favorite player at the moment? Whoa. We know your favorite player. That's probably Dushabayev, right?
Well, he has been injured lately, so I can't say Dushabayev right now. But to give you guys a little bit of time to think about that, I'm just gonna start away with my favorite player, because I picked one from the EHF Champions League Women, and I picked someone who actually was able to take over the top scorers list. I was a little bit surprised. I just looked that up, but she was performing amazingly throughout the past weeks, even though her team didn't the entire way through. But Andrea Lekic, she kept the flag up. She always kept the flag of Ferencváros up, and she always believed. She always believed that they could turn the tie around. Now she's at 45 goals. We are recording on Thursday, and she's just shy of the 1,000 goal mark, and she's a true leader, and I do admire that a lot. I do admire her playing style, the way that she's just dominant on the pitch, and she always makes her players around her believe that everything is possible. And I'll tell you something, the game is never over with number 77 on the field.
And they won their last game against Győr.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that FTC is back on track. So about your question, is it ever has played, or is an actual player?
At the moment. So who your favorite player at the moment is. But you are giving me a new idea for another question of the week. I like it.
So it's a tough one, isn't it?
It's a tough one also for me, because I have emotional attachment to some of them.
Yeah.
But I would say DKM that at this moment is my favorite player. Sorry, Martin, I took your choice.
Yeah.
You can just pick the same. You can pick the same.
I wanted to, yeah.
Whatever Victor
I was
says.
thinking about.
Yeah, I would say DKM, because of his impact the last seasons, his impact in such a big club like Barcelona, and this season being a captain, I can even see him even a little bit more committed to the club and to the Barca way. What I see in him this season in the tough games, the way he is putting all the team on his back, I like to see him play. And for me, what is most important of all of it is that he is a both ways player, attack and defense.
True. Yeah, well, I also was thinking about DKM because I spoke about him earlier, possibly. But I had a lot of thoughts going through. I also wanted, to say someone that maybe was a little bit older. I thought about who is still delivering at an I would say an old age. We spoke about Gazia from Caranillas last season. I find it pretty admirable that they can keep delivering. Dibirov, we also spoke. But if I cannot go with DKM, and I also like goal scoring types. I thought about Emil Madsen, Fabre. I will go with Remeli. I would say Remeli also because the way that he's been adapting from playing right back and then also being able to play in the playmaker position. And I think he's been playing really well with the line player. The only thing that I would like Remeli is the scoring percentage. Could it maybe be a little bit higher? But if I can't say DKM, I would go with another French guy, and that's Remeli.
And I know that your question as a player, because as you said, your favorite is Andrea Lekic, includes men and women. But I would also like to say a woman name that for me, it has been the best in the last probably decade. And her name, it's not only that, Stine Bredal Oftedal. I think she has led Norwegian national team. Of course, among all others, because she has an amazing teammates around her. But I think she's been the leader of that team. She has led the Norwegian national team to win everything. One of the traditions of Norway is to celebrate in Christmas the gold medal of the women national team. Yeah, for me, she is amazing player.
Yeah, most definitely, and a true impact maker. Whenever she's on the pitch, you can absolutely not rule her out from that, and I do like her this season as well. But yeah, no, I'm staying with Lekic. I am happy with my choice there.
Then on the women's side, I would like to say one that's probably forever young, but that's Katrine Lunde. I think that's pretty admirable that she keeps delivering at the age that she is and been winning the
What
Champions
have you
League
got with your
titles,
age today? Oh, well, I'm going to go for an older one. Oh, well, and forever young.
you could imagine being over 40 and still being able to perform at the best level of in the whole world when it comes to handball. How many, for example, football players do you see that are capable of doing that? And I'm just looking at myself and my age and how my body feels now playing handball at a lower level than, comparing to playing at an even higher level and all the national teams, and she's keeping it up. And it's not that she's just still playing. I think she's playing at a really, really high level.
Yeah, most definitely. She absolutely is. And the two names that you guys just dropped, both are Norwegians, and then we haven't talked about all the other Norwegians that are still there in the national team, talking about the Nora Mørk, talking about the Henny Reistad. Is this the best women's team?
Heidi Loke. She is still playing in Larvik, but
true.
She had 8-10 years amazing performances.
Actually, is this Norwegian squad right now the strongest ever in women's handball?
I remember the Danes were strong also earlier, but I actually think some years back I only find maybe the Norwegian a little bit stronger also with Heidi Løge. She like kind of, the first female line player I remember that was capable of shooting with both hands, and that made it difficult it's difficult to say, because then we have to go back in time and look at who won all the titles, and is one title in 10 years ago more worth than some of the titles that they're winning now? That's a tough question.
I would agree with Martin. I think the Norwegian national team now, with Henny Reistad, which is also a top player in this moment, it's probably the best national team at this moment in the world. But I wouldn't say this is the best Norwegian women national team ever. I would agree with Martin that the previous generation, they have shown winning titles, how good they were. So I think that this team now. They have to keep showing how good they are to be able to be at the same level.
Yeah, probably. But then let's wrap up our handball talk for this week because it's been over an hour already once again. But now I'm switching back to your camera, Martin, because I'm looking over your left-hand shoulder. You didn't even clean up yet.
No, I'm gonna do them on Sunday. So like whenever we're recording, so it's gonna be in 3 days. So I don't know if didn't I say next Sunday in the last episode? I don't know about that, but hopefully it will be done by next episode that we're recording, because that means then I have new balcony door and new bedroom windows.
That sounds
Did you
like
check
fun.
the forecast prediction for Sunday?
Yeah, I did, and it's gonna be rainy and a little bit windy.
So we do have the next excuse ready already.
No. Rain, the Danes are used to, but with the wind, that's probably gonna, because I need to build a scaffold that's gonna be 8 meters high up in the air, because I live on second floor. So that's gonna be interesting.
That sounds very dangerous what you're doing.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe we have to call Anya for the next episode once again.
I live on a 6th floor. How high did that scaffer should be?
Oh, great.
Oh my god.
Great.
Yeah.
But anyways, not much of recent handball talk right now, but I think we can leave that up for the talks next week, because the last women's match day this year is yet to come. It's about to come, and I'm really looking forward to it. You guys will probably know the results already once again, but the rematches of last week will be played, and there are some interesting matches because the ICAS just lost to Esbjerg, and I am pretty sure that they want to strike back. Bietigheim lost their match against Gjør, and they are now on a 2-game losing streak. They do want to turn that tie around once more. But yeah, then we do have some topics open. The Vipers sure.
Need to bounce back against Rapid Bucharesti, because otherwise it's going to be really difficult. And as you said, ICAS, they lost 3 times in a row now to Esbjerg. They also lost in the cup in Denmark. So there are some, and also Mech Ljubljana. Yeah, it's going to be a great last round of the women's.
I'm looking forward for this Vipers Rapid. I'm traveling to Norway tomorrow to see it on site. So I'm looking forward for it.
Are you driving 37 hours by car once again?
No. I am flying, but still, Christian Sand, bad connections, flying through Amsterdam. So yeah, but I'm going to visit. I hope I can enjoy a good show, good handball show, and of course, I hope that my player playing in Vipers, Paula Arcos, is doing a great job.
She will probably, once that her agent is there, I am sure that she will put on her best performance. Then, well, I wish you a blast, Victor. I wish you luck that you won't fall off that 6 meter high whatever that you're building up in front of your window.
6th floor.
Yeah, let's hope that all the 3 of us will be reunited next week when it's time to talk handball again.
Ball across to Dylan Nahi, double in flight. Oh, what a start!
Into the net.
She does it again.